Yes, guys, hope you are all good. Welcome to yet another episode of the Beyond the Boardshorts Podcast. And we have a special guest coming to the channel today. Someone you may know, or you may not know, but nevertheless, we're going to let him in soon.
You're
But
about to get to know. That's it.
yeah, man, you guys will have to get to know him because this guy is definitely someone that you need to keep a lookout for in the future, especially from the UK too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, how are you? How are you, James? How's life been?
All good, man. Just got home. We're on earlier today. We're on earlier. So I rushed home from my session. Big session. I told him earlier, I'm coming for that top line. Tyler said more top chest. He said a deeper back. So I just got the 70 kilo dumbbells, 12 reps, and we're moving on. Hopefully 75 next week. 75 next week. I want 80s again.
I've touched 80s before.
Yeah, I got 4.
Yeah, I think I got one 4 as well. But I haven't done it like consistently. It was like when I went to the Gymshark, gym, they had 80 kilos there. Like there's no other gym really that had 80 kilos, you know? And I was like, let me just take it for a spin. And then I was like, oh shit, I got 4 reps in it.
The hardest thing,
4 reps ever.
I couldn't get it up. So I got it here. I'm lying back. And it was like, no. And I had to get someone to proper spot me, get it up. Once it's up, I was fine. But getting that out of the hole.
What, the 80 kilos, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's really long. Like it's like awkwardly, like the actual dumbbell itself is awkward. I feel like a lot of the time that's what stops you from getting it up is how awkward it is, you know?
But I can't. I know a lot of people getting them handed to them. I've tried it once.
I don't like that.
So I brought one up myself.
Yeah.
And if the weight doesn't come straight away, you got like 70
kilos
in one hand.
Yeah.
I fell off the bench. So I was like,
you would.
Yeah, I just like, I'm not doing that again. I'll just
once you're strong enough, then you can kick it up yourself. But
exactly.
Then humble yourself, G.
Exactly. We're not powerlifters, despite wanting to be.
Yeah, but we're gonna let our special guest in soon, and this guy in particular, he's well, as I say, he's a new IFBB pro from the UK, someone that I've known for a little bit as well. Don't know whether James, you've known him.
No, I've seen him about here and there in like a few shows, and I see him in like adverts for clothing. I was like,
yeah, he does a lot of fitness modeling.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. And actually, I watched one of his YouTubes the other day.
Oh, nice.
I think it was the one going out to Romania. So I've seen a little bit of this and that, and I spoke to him briefly as well through Instagram the other day for our page. So yeah, let's get him on. Let's get him on.
Let him in. All right, let's see. Yes, Dwayne.
Yo.
Yo, let me turn on the camera. There we go.
My guy, how you doing, G?
Big up. Congrats.
Good. Thank you, man. Appreciate it a lot, man, guys. Thank you, man.
Anytime, man. Crazy year for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. What our first season. It's not over yet, but
this
is your first season?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What? Mad.
Oh no, it's crazy, man. Honestly, couldn't have asked for anything better, man. Just grateful to
so,
God.
like, how did it feel, man, once you get that program? Because obviously, I saw you compete earlier this year. You came second. Was it a pro qualifier as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, second in the regional, third in the pro qualifiers. So
yes, and then you made it to the overall, and I think was it the one that Michael Kent became a pro?
No, it was actually the one that Gerard became a pro in.
Oh shit! Yeah, you hope against Gerard. Yeah,
he was the first. He was the first IFBB pro this season for men's physique. Yeah, but I knew the standard. Coming into that, it wasn't like I had any expectations. It was more of a test to see if I could actually do this and if this was something that I actually enjoyed. And I came back from that knowing, okay, I know what needs to be done to put myself in a position to actually become an IFBB pro now. So it's like, it felt like 2 seasons because I took a long break, got my head right, obviously put myself in a position to be a pro athlete. And from there, it's just put my trust in Jace, and it's like I never really thought about the show day until it was actually that Saturday, and then that's when everything hit me at once. And then obviously Jace couldn't be there because family comes first, which is understandable. But he kept my head level. He checked in with me every single minute, and just speaking to some of the athletes, Romania, honestly, the production of the show and just the athletes alone, the amateurs and the pros. It's a great atmosphere, honestly. And
it's a great show to do as well, man. Romania is a big production, man.
Yeah. I always look to challenge myself, and I looked at it. I was like, you know what? I could hide behind curtains and then go pinch a pro card here, but I knew this was something I wanted to something that I wanted to document.
Yeah.
And me even just doing a YouTube series and the outcome being the pro card is just going to be very motivational to a lot of people. And the aim was just to be a person of influence and show that determination and having the right mindset can get you somewhere far.
100%.
How-
You kind of came out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah. How many shows have you done?
This was my third show.
But then I guess it's, 'cause I remember when I won my first sword.
Yeah.
And like when you see people like your rep, so you was with Gerard, he just turned pro. I know
Yeah.
I thought you was with Kenny. When you see the people like, I beat you, or I should have beat you, and you're
Yeah.
all pro now, it's like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And it kind of like spurs you on to just keep going, really, and it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, honestly, man. And just like, do you know what it is? It's what I love about this sport is it's a you versus you sport. And with that being said, I feel like every single athlete has respect for every single other athlete due to the fact that we know how much we sacrifice. Like when it comes to our lifestyles, our routines, our families, this does take a lot of our time. So just being able to network with them guys and see them grow throughout the season. Like for Michael, for example, how many shows has he done this year? Like,
he's done like 6, I think.
Yeah, he's really took on this season, and just even seeing him and being able to share the stage with him as a professional, like that felt warm. Do you know what I mean?
And you beat him. Sorry, Kenny.
I know. You already know. This kind of sport is like one day someone can have the advantage, the next day someone else can have the advantage.
Hey, bro, he's nailed that. That's literally how it is.
He's had a long season, so I feel like Mike on a fresh day is a different story. So I don't take it as like I beat you. Like obviously it's a competition at the end of the day, but like it's always respect to every single athlete that steps on that page.
That's the best way to look at it.
When you become like friends with each other, it's like me and Kenny both competed this year. It's 1-1.
Yeah.
So like I know when we come out next time, I'm gonna be like, I might be crying because I lost, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean at the end of the day,
motivating.
At the end of the day, there is a scoreboard, and there is a reason why we're all there. You know what I mean, but like in terms of like my kind of like sportsmanship, I'm always gonna egg you on, man. And I feel like even when I didn't win at the beginning, I knew the work that needed to be done. And I feel like one thing the professionals do, the reason why they are professionals is their mindset. If I look at the way the amateurs reacted to losing compared to the professionals knew what they needed to do, and 100%. They put their head down or be like, oh no. And that's the kind of mindset I have. It's like if I don't win, I'm not looking at it was because that person was so good. I'm looking at, okay, what do you need to do to become better? That's exactly what I did for my first show. And obviously the pro qualifiers ended up being within 2 weeks, so I couldn't really make a big difference. But I've took the data and I understood exactly what I need to do. And being on stage with like Emil, Omar, these are guys that are representing the UK to a high standard right now. And I've been looking at them all season and on their journey. Emil was one of the first guys that I saw in the gym in Muscleworks, Bethnal Green. And when I told him I was competing, he was proper like, if you need anything, let me know. So it's like there's a big support with all of us right now. And I love the fact that everyone's been so welcoming. Even Isaac, the whole prep, like,
those days when you feel shit and you're doing your cardio and you've got your steps and you're fucking hungry, and then you know someone else is going through it or who's been through it, like that little message that it seems like nothing to them at the time, but it's like, fuck, if he can do it, like I can do it. And you feel like people are around you supporting you. It just kind of carries you through.
Yeah, 100%. And like, it's like, I remember Isaac asked me after my first show, what's your main reason for competing? And back then, like, I thought I had an idea, but I didn't. And as the time went on, I realized, nah, like, my main reason is self-gratification. Like, at the end of the day, when you wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning to go do like an hour, 90 minutes in Stairmaster, you're like,
wait, you did 90 minutes in one go?
No, sometimes. Depends.
Mad.
Yeah, obviously.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes, man.
That's mad.
Yeah, right now I've really put myself in the dark place, and the thing is, I'm even ready to go back there. It feels uncomfortable. Like even when I had a day off, like I'm just,
it's weird.
Yeah, like something's missing. But like it's just, was so much that
Bro, you absolutely smashed it. And then I didn't see much of the amateur, but I saw a lot of the pro show. And you were, I know it was a big first call out, but you're right in the fucking middle. Like,
oh no,
that's
honestly,
bad. That's
like
bad.
when my name got called, it's funny because someone else had stepped in the center of the stage, but I was pretty sure I heard my name first. But there was another athlete that he walked with his chest high and stood in the middle, and I was thinking, did they call my name on my in Cuckoo Land? Because these times all I've been eating is rice cakes for the past 2 days. Like. But then they say my name again. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is happening. So boom, hit the pose, and then they come and put a meal and bloody Oma next to me. I'm just like,
wow.
I'm like, okay, let's go.
You know what you just did right there, man? I don't think you've deeped it yet, man. No. Because like it's fucking crazy. Like first proper pro like international pro comp, and you won an international like pro qualifying, I should say. And then straight away, next day, you were there, top first call out, place fourth, next to guys that have been up there for years. And you beat guys that's won pro qualifiers as well and been to the Olympia.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy, man. You fucking smashed it. First season. I don't think I've ever seen someone do that in the first season before.
Thank you, man. Honestly, I'm still trying to deep it myself. I landed back yesterday and I spent that day in my mom's house just eating like Nigerian food and sleeping. I had the pound of yam and a good seed that I woke up. Mom was like the jollof rice. I was like, oh, but like, nah.
Oh, man, that's wicked, man. So obviously you're still on prep, still getting back into it again.
Wait, that's not obvious. We don't know that. I don't know that.
Sorry. We've been speaking. But yeah, I mean, let the guys know. What's the next plan for you, bro?
Spanish Grand Prix. Strike while the iron's hot. I ain't gonna take my foot off the gas. Sunday was like, you know what? Okay, like I'm grateful, but we keep our foot on the pedal. Olympia 2025, that's my aim, and I'm gonna go in like all guns blazing. I know what I need to work on. I look back at the footage. I thought my posing is something that can really be taken to another level. The judge said he did like my flow, but I did realize as I got tired, I did tend to clench in and close my body off, and I'm trying to find a way to open up my left lat without tensing my chest. It's like there's a lot of variables I'm trying to control. Midsection, I'm trying to get that stronger because Oma and Emil, their midsections are just diced up. So next level. So I really need to get that in. So I know what I need to work on. I feel like Prague is too soon to even drop the water. Like I had 2 days of trying to peak. I need like 12 hours. I had 12 hours before I had to come back in and get ready for the pro show. So Jason's going to be with me this time. I feel like we're going to bring an even better package. I'm really strong and I'm believing that this will be a better package for sure.
I got no doubt it was going to be a better package because, like you said, peaking for one show one day, and you haven't, when you peaked for the amateur show, there was no thoughts of like, let's hold back or let's, prepare for tomorrow as well. It was just everything we got to do, let's get it done. Oh shit, I won. Let's do it again. There was no preparing. So when you go into the next show, it's like, that is the only show that I'm focusing on. Everything peaked and timed for that one moment on stage. So
even then, you did like obviously the show the next day. You still look fucking sick, man. Like the physique wasn't like drastically different to the day before. So whatever you guys did, and obviously Jay's not even being there, just is a testament to how good of a coach he is as well. Obviously how good you are to execute what he says. It's crazy because I've done it before where I've competed. When I won my program, Arnold's, So won the Arnold's one day, next day.
That's big as well, to be honest. To win the pro card at Arnold is crazy, man. Like,
man, that was quite cool. I did, to be honest, that was a very special moment for me at that time. But like as I said, like doing the Arnold's pro stage the next day, my brain was not even comprehend that I was gonna compete as a pro the next day, anyways.
Honestly, man, you don't even think about it. Like you're just like,
think about it. Yeah. But then like the drive that I had, like, oh shit, like I'm actually competing next. I need to make sure everything is on point. So, doing my cardio, do whatever I need to do to make sure that I was as good as I could be. It was tough, but you were probably high on like the endorphins, the good feeding and everything you were going through. Oh shit, did I freeze? Nah, don't say I froze, man. Did I freeze?
Isaac, pay your bill.
Sorry, bro. I'm breaking out.
Yeah.
Damn. I was on the flow as well, you know.
Oh yeah, you're perfect. You're good. You're good now. Nah, man, got them, bro. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, okay. Well, as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, so like the next day, obviously, when you won your pro card, you were probably high on the endorphins, you know, ready to obviously smash it for the next day. So I can imagine how you were feeling because I can obviously relate to that feeling as well. And that was probably why you looked so fucking good on the pro stage as well.
Yeah, I was high off adrenaline for sure, 100%. I feel like AM PM shows, if it was like a straight through show, it would have been a lot easier. But
Yeah.
the PM show, trying to hold the look and then keep feeding and feeding, it was quite hard. I think I had about 4 half-an-hour naps, like literally, like just legs up, sleep half an hour, wake up. Jace will call me like, "Why did you answer?" I'm like, "No, I'm here now." Like, check in, cool. Like, it's just, yeah. I love everything about this sport, man. And I feel like this weekend just solidified it for me. Honestly, like, I'm ready to go again, and it's Spain is going to be a great show. I know a couple of guys are coming back out there as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the underdog no more, so I'm just like, okay, like,
Nah, I mean,
Also,
you're still the underdog, bro. You're still the underdog because a lot of people they still don't know you yet. You've already done one pro show, so
yeah,
you're still gonna be someone that no one is really thinking about just yet. Until you start placing the
yeah,
way you're placing or moving up every single show,
yeah,
people are gonna go, "Oh shit, not this guy again." Fuck, you
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, so
yeah,
that's what happens.
yeah.
But I'm sure, like you know, Spain's gonna be a really good show. If you being a better package that you did the last week,
Yeah.
it's gonna
and I
be.
also think where I had that same issue when, in my first pro show, they called me out. I'm like, wait, me? And then all the nerves and adrenaline. So I started hunching, like you said, and you start. And then the second show I did, I was like, bro, I belong here. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to call my name. Like, I'm
Exactly.
here. What?
And if they
They
don't
didn't call
call
my
you, then
name.
you get pissed
They
off.
didn't call my name. But if they did, I was ready for it. I was prepared and I was like, cool and
Mhm.
calm. Whereas the first one was like, fuck, what am I
Mhm.
standing up here with these? But now you know,
Yeah.
like, they're supposed to call your name. I'm supposed to stand on my chest up. I'm supposed to be,
Yeah.
tall, proud, and show off what I've been working on.
Yeah, honestly, and like one thing about me is like obviously I've come from being a content creator, so I always have footage. Like I had someone in the crowd, like two people in the crowd, making sure I got footage. I was getting someone to record the stream. Like I sit down and analyze it. Like even last night, like I couldn't sleep. I was looking back at the whole routine. Like when they called us out, exactly. I clocked the second time he told us to hit the back pose. I couldn't lock out because as professionals, they know how to keep to shadow you in. So I'm like, okay, cool. I know what I need to do next time. Like it's all data and it's all about analyzing things. But I 100% know exactly what needs to be put in place now. And the thing about me is like my coach is like, I can message him 100 times a day. He'll have 100 answers for me. Do you know what I mean? A lot of coaches aren't like that. So, and he keeps me level headed. So it's like, I know, cool. Yeah. X, X, X. As long as I do that for myself, I don't care about the result. I'm gonna be happy.
So do you feel like you gel better with? I know you were with another coach before, Jace. You
Yeah.
gel better with obviously Jace than you
Mm.
did with the other coach. Is that the main reason you switched, or?
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like I had a personal rapport with Chase before even becoming his client, having seen him in the past. Him being in the country as well and being able to do in-person check-ins, I feel like that was a huge decision. My previous coach, nothing to bad about my mouth at all, but I feel like when you're still in that competing mindset as well and trying to be a coach at the same time, and someone like me that I know I want to be an IFBB pro, I just really want that full on attention and being able to actually be with my coach 24/7. But look, I feel like there's a lot of great coaches out here, and I just feel like me and Jace have really got something working right now.
Yeah, I
I think
mean,
with obviously being in the country helps, but
Mm.
the fact you're on the same time zone
Yeah,
helps a lot. So you wake up I watched your video the other day, and it's like you're waiting for your check-in
yeah,
feedback to know your cardio for that morning.
yeah,
Your other coach in a different country, he's asleep, so you
yeah.
can't do this when you can't get that tweak right there and then. I know
Mm.
coaches stay awake,
Mm.
whatever, but not all week. Like for
Mhm.
your show and for your peak but they're not just going to be up at your time zone all the time.
Yeah, 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 and I feel like it's like he understands how I am as a person, and Jason's just not a coach. He really cares about his athletes, man. Like something I need to sort out. He'd be like, you know what, put your head there. let's get back to this when you're ready. Like, just being able to have that kind of rapport with someone just makes you feel like, okay, I can put full trust in you. I don't ever doubt or get stressed over certain things because I know you have it under control.
Yeah. Sick.
I think it's so much more. Sorry, go on.
Nah, man, no, bro, speak your thing, bro. You're on the road.
I'm just saying, there's so much more than, every coach can write you a diet and a training plan and all of this, but who actually cares about what's going on at home, what's going on at work? Because all of those things are what, drives you forward to do what we do, which allows you to do what we need to do. Everyone can, write 10 sets of squats or whatever it is. That is the smallest part of actually what a coach is.
100%. Because at the end of the day, like, excuse my French, but no one gets a toss like what you're going through. So I'm not one to publicize my L's. I don't ever want to petty story, but like, it's not been like, it's been a good year, but like there's been some shit. There's some shit as well, man. But like, it's just how you deal with it personally. Everyone's going through stuff, but yeah, you hit on the nail, man. Honestly, like you hit on the nail because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. Being men, we've got a lot of responsibilities. So it's a case of just being able to balance this lifestyle. That's why, like I said, when I step on stage, I have nothing but respect for every single person on that stage because it's not easy, especially internationally competing. Like, it's not easy at all.
So you were, obviously, you still are a content creator, and now you're a professional bodybuilder. Crazy, right?
I know.
But like, are you gonna, is that the path you see yourself going into, like combining both and just really sharing your story and continuing to compete and also create content? Is that where you see yourself going right now, or where's your mind at?
I mean, I think it works cohesively with me being a VQ athlete, and like they've even just like been like, "Wow, we're so proud of you. Keep going. Olympia is on the plan." Like they've even started taking certain things. Like we got plans as well, but it's just like
sick.
It's just like everything's working at the moment. I don't really put too much thought into my content creation. I think everything's always happened naturally. I feel like my main objective right now at this moment in my life is to be a tool of motivation towards people. Like if you put your mind towards something, you can achieve it. And even like when I was having a conversation with Jace, he was like, he's seen a lot of people do YouTube series where they've been like road to become an IFBB pro, and it never. Well, it's not that it never happens, but it's very few that it happens. But I can't lie, I had no shadow of a doubt when it came to making this series, and the finale is even coming out tonight at 7 p.m. I'm so excited. Like,
tune into that.
That's my cardio sorted tomorrow.
Come on, bro. Appreciate it so much, man. But like, it's just I'm doing bodybuilding to challenge myself and take my physique to another level. I want to establish myself as a fitness mogul. Like, even just having people like Ulysses give me advice whenever I need it, that's done so much for himself and solidified his brand. I feel like solidifying my brand while being a bodybuilder right now is the best thing I can do. And I don't think bodybuilding is a long career, but at this moment of time, while the iron's still hot, I'm striking. So let's keep going and see. It's all in God's hands, man. He laughs when you make plans. So let's just keep going, man.
I love it, man, because you never know. Like after you've done what you want to do in bodybuilding, go to a different direction. You can do something else, right? So it's kind of just seeing where you feel where you feel like you fit in best, right, in terms of your life and everything like that, which is quite cool, man. It's good that you're not like set like only a one specific thing, but you're just going with how you feel in terms of your trajectory. You see what I mean? A lot of people will be like, okay, I'm a bodybuilder, that's all I'm going to do now, never going to do anything else, and then kind of miss out on blessings and miss out on opportunities based on just fixated on one thing in particular. Because I've always said to people, like, I'm James doesn't believe me, but I'm going to start bodybuilding in the next 2 years. I keep saying into that.
Well, I'll be honest with you, bro. In terms of your personal branding as well, and going in opposing direction as well, like I feel like you've done really well, honestly. And I remember how we both first met. Like,
you want to tell the guys?
Does James know?
No, he doesn't know.
We met in 2017, 2018 Love Island interviews.
What?
we both.
This is going in the teaser. That's what's going in.
That's a thumbnail.
Yeah, but even then, like Isaac was like, even the way he said bodybuilder and he smiled when he said it, like, bro, you don't understand. I really analyze people, and the way you smiled and you said it, I could tell you really had a passion for it. And even just where you are now, it's just a testimonial to like obviously you just having a passion for something, and
Yeah,
like I'm glad that you can even say well done to me because I'm happy for you as well for everything you've established as well, man. And
thank you, bro.
so
Thank you.
same with you as well, James. I watched one of your YouTube videos as well when I was on prep. Like,
One of you, there we go.
like honestly, like you never know who's watching, man. And I feel like this is a community that's only growing, and I'm happy to be a part of it, man.
Sick. Now, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. It's been really good to obviously get to learn about you as well and see what you're about. Well, let everybody see what you're about as well.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, man. You know, do you have any like source of motivation you want to say to the guys and people that are kind of like thinking about getting into bodybuilding, not knowing whether it's for them? But yeah, just spit some gems for them, bro.
I mean, you never know till you try. I didn't know if it was for me, but I tried, and like you're better off thinking, okay, at least I tried, than thinking what if. So yeah, man, guys, just anything you want to do in life, just put your head down and do it, man. God likes doers, not people who procrastinate. So follow it.
No, you said it. The amount of people I talk to in the gym, like, oh, think about doing this show. And then I'm like, 2-year off season. I'm like, what? Just get out there, do your thing, and then people want to commit 2 years to off season, but you've never had a season. You might not like it. Go and get your feet wet, and if you don't like it, do something else.
Because that cardio and being in that dark place, man.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not for everyone. I know everyone seems to be wanting to do it, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah. Now, Dwayne, it's been a pleasure, bro. I'm gonna let you go.
It's good to have you on, man.
Thank you, guys, mate. You guys are doing great with the podcast as well, man. Like, definitely gonna subscribe. I like being up to date with everything going on. So the way you guys cover it as well is sick, man. Appreciate you guys.
Man. We're gonna keep it going.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, guys, man. Blessings, man. Take care, man.
Take care of yourself, yeah. All right. Sick.
Oh.
It's been a pleasure having James Dwayne.
Yeah.
I got you in my mind. But yeah, no, cool guy, man, 100%, and I wish him all the best. He's gonna absolutely smash it. But yeah,
done 3 shows, man. He's done 3 shows, and he's already. Did he finish 3rd? Was it 4th?
4th, bro.
4th. I think he was in 3rd.
He was
maybe in 2nd, yeah, because then it was at the last moment. I think they moved him out, and obviously
must be slight posing thing. It has such a big influence, man, in terms of like. But again, he's new, bro. Like, what do you expect? Top 4. What the heck?
But you come home, like if before he left the UK to go out there, and he said I'm coming in with a pro card, you probably wouldn't even not believe it, but you'd take that and run with it. So now to come in with a pro card and a top 4 placing.
You know what? Sometimes, like, some people may see like that kind of like speaking something like that. A lot of people can see it as being arrogant. Some people may see this as being full of yourself. I don't see it at all like that. I feel like if you know what you're capable of doing due to, like, let's say your past results, past like placing, past evidence, then you can have that kind of like courage and be like, yeah, I'm going to become a pro because I know what I can do. Because that was exactly the same thing I did when I got my as it froze up again. Can you hear me?
Your mid-facial. There we go.
Oh, damn it. Hopefully that thing doesn't catch it. As I was saying, that's exactly the same thing I did when I was getting my pro card in Arnold's. I was like, I'm going to this competition. I'm not going to do any comp before this comp because this is the one I wanted to do to get my pro card. And based on like previous showings, obviously I was one of the the top amateurs back in the days. And then I was like, all right, this is what I want to do, and I did it.
The thing for me, with bodybuilding, it's not like boxing or football where you control the result. You score more goals, you stop more goals. You tactically change this and that. And then, like I keep saying, but from my first show to my second show this year, I was 10 times better at the second show. Way better, way better posing, way better conditioning, way better everything. But the result did not dictate that at all. So it's like
it's different, right?
Yeah, it's just. Is it a sport? I don't know. I don't think the conversation. Is it a sport?
I mean, technically, a sport is a team's game, right? A team's kind of like
no, because tennis must be a sport.
Yeah, it is a sport.
Yeah, but that's individual.
Exactly. So bodybuilding is a sport.
I need to research what sport is, but yeah, it's
what we're going to do right now. We're all going to learn. We're all going to learn right now, and I'm going to research the technical term of a sport. Sport definition.
Because by is chess a sport?
Chess.
Before you find the answer, is chess a sport?
I'm not even sure, man. All right, so
yes, I mean, is it?
Oh, look, it definitely is a sport. All right, listen to the definition of a sport.
What's the quote?
And this is going to silence everyone that says bodybuilding is not a sport. Sport definition, the Oxford Language Dictionary, an activity involving physical exertion and skill which an individual or team competes against another individual or others for entertainment. Did you catch that? Damn, how is this thing going to get
I
stopped?
need to check because you're jumping about again.
The internet is playing about. Guys, I do apologize because this internet, I can do about it. Can you hear me now?
Activity involving physical exertion skill. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to say it again, just so if I cut off. But yeah, an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So bodybuilding is a sport. All right. So that ends that argument there.
Yeah. For me, it's I don't about because everything you do dictates your progress. Whether your prep, obviously, if your toileting's different, if your hydration's off, your stress, your food, all these things, like it's a sport that's like 24/7. Whereas when you play football, like you play whatever, your sleep might be off, but you can still perform. So anyway, we divert. We're off. We're back now. We need to look into. We haven't even gone through the Romania show.
Yeah, let's have a look at the Romania
show. Have you got any of that footage?
I think I have that footage. Romania. No way.
Boy, look, I did Romania 2 years ago, Amateur Olympia. Brought the stage for the whole, and it turned us to the front. I was like, no, you're second. I was like, what? I was fuming.
What was that?
You there?
Yeah, I'm there, man. But this Wi-Fi is a bit.
Your Wi-Fi is bad.
Honestly, guys, I do apologize. I don't know what to do about it at the moment because this is not my house. I don't know whether this is even going to work, bro.
In Isaac's meter.
I'm on my 4G, so it might be a bit slow. But anyways, I think I'm back on now.
I hear you, but you're jumping about. But when we put up the who was it? When we had Yems, it was jumping about a bit as well for me. And I don't think it jumped about on when we uploaded it.
Well, let's hope it didn't jump about. I'll have a quick scan through anyways. But yeah, so let's go into the Romania show and we can have a little look at that together. It was a great show. Absolutely great show. I loved watching it. Let me get it up here. Share it. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Yep.
All right, here it is. So that's Dwayne there, top 4. Crazy. Crazy.
He did referee, got the Vanquish shorts on as well. I always wondered what they look like. On. I don't really see them on.
I like them, to be fair. They look nice.
Yeah. Oh, Figgy wore them in it, Bundia.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
But it looked weird on him because he had the slit looked too big on his leg.
Yeah.
But he got some legs on him, Dwayne.
Yeah, man. Boy, it looks good. So that's why he plays. Look, he's got bigger legs than Omar. Yeah. Even Emil. So
yeah. That the guy on the far right.
This guy.
I saw one of his videos recently. I think AJ might have posted it.
Yeah.
The guy is round and bubbly as anything, especially through his chest. It's crazy.
Why do you think it doesn't place higher?
I've not seen him before that video.
I've competed with him before.
But we always remember, like, everyone looks great by themselves. When you stand up on stage with the best in the world, it's a different game, and like you have to have the men's physique look. Just because you're bubbly, striated, full, this, that, and the other. If that's not men's physique, that's not men's physique.
This is a meal.
Yeah.
His abs are just insane, though, aren't they?
They're so deep.
It's so deep. He's oblique, so deep. And he is peeled, man.
I mean, his face is pulled into the bone deeper than even the Olympia.
Yeah, man.
I noticed that every time he was on camera, he's like, shit, man, that's a skeleton face.
Even more. Every single time.
You can see the confidence as well.
Yeah, man. Obviously, when you got 3 wins on you, yeah, man, you're going to start feeling more confident, 100%.
But I feel like that plays a part. Like when you walk out there and like the judges can see, like,
yeah, this guy,
like he believes it.
Yeah,
he knows he's on.
Yeah,
and that carries you forward. Whereas like you go to your first show and you're like, you're like stuttering, or maybe you run onto the stage and you're kind of quick with your poses. It doesn't show like professionalism.
Yeah,
I remember we did
collected.
So again,
calm and collected.
Yeah, and they always say at the pro shows, like, it's your time now. Like, take your time. It's not an amateur stage. There's not, like amateurs where we were rushed to, turn and get off. As a pro, it's like, take your time, do your thing, show off all that hard work. There we go again.
Look at that.
Oh, you got a trophy. Everyone getting a trophy. Ian, where's my trophy, bro? Or sword. I want a sword.
But this is a nice trophy, man. Not gonna lie.
I still got this one. This is my baby. But will I get another one ever again? That's the problem.
Bro, I can give you one of mine. Don't worry. I got you.
Bro, you're going to need it because I'm coming out soon to play. Coming out soon. Bro, I was, what was I? 108 last week in my check-in.
You were what?
Kilos, 108 kilos. 2 kilos off peak off-season.
You're 10 kilos heavier. You're 10 kilos heavier.
It just needs to stick.
Bro, how the hell are you 10 kilos heavier than me?
And I ain't even started. This is still my prep cycle, I'm gonna call it.
Nah, that's nuts. That is nuts. All right, cool. So, I mean, that was Romania.
But guys, we are going. I don't think we said anything. We're going to Prague in a few days as well.
Yeah, man, we're going to Prague. We're gonna do a live Beyond the Boardshorts kind of like recap situation. I'm gonna record it, so hopefully get it up on the on the YouTube channel as well for you guys. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. If you see us there, make sure you come and get a picture as well.
100%.
Come and say hi. No one knows us. No one watches us. If you then come and say hello.
Love it.
Oh, we're gone again.
Gone again. Comes and goes. But yeah, I think we'll leave it here for today because my internet seems like it doesn't want to play. So
hang on, let's review quickly. Last thing, the Prague show coming up.
You want to have a look at the Prague show, yeah?
If you've got anything for it.
Let's have a look. I think I do have something for the Prague show.
Oh, and did you say Emil's doing it?
No,
this is mad.
Hello.
We good? Or do you want to cut it there, or do you want to keep going?
Nah, let's keep going. I think you just came back on. So again, apologies, guys. Omar is doing it. Emil isn't doing it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So by the trajectory, it's Omar's turn.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, bro.
I'd like to think so. And you know what? If Omar's out of the way, hopefully that means he's not competing when I come out to play. And that's one less of the way.
You never know, man. I mean, next year I'm going to be out there as well, so you got me to worry about too, G.
You go to the States, you're good, man.
I want to solidify myself as one of the best, or even not the best in Europe first, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Something Tyler said was, I watched an interview with Beyond the Stage, and with Europe, like the results are very the same.
Mm.
You know, it's the same result, it's the same guys, it's the same. So I kind of want to explore some options. Like I don't even know where, but other places, for
Bro,
sure.
Gabs and I, we're gonna go Asia as well next year.
The only thing is that I want to go, but I kind of want to be there after.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a little Asia tour. So we're gonna do like a show like in Thailand, do a show in Vietnam as well, whilst we're over there, because we're gonna try and piece them together. Because there's a lot of the shows that are quite nearby.
Yeah.
It's just getting there is like spenny, but once you get there, like just moving about is fairly cheap.
Okay.
So it's like once you get there, it's like what, like maybe like 800 quid for a flight there, and then it's just like chips to like live out there.
Because I looked at before I started this year, I looked at, I want to say Japan was a week before.
Japan is a good one that we want to do.
It was in Japan or Hong Kong or one of those, and I looked at the flights. I was like, fucking hell, to be on that plane, starving out. I think because it was my first show as well, it was a bit like, do I want to be doing that? But now I've sort of done it, and it's just another show next time when I go out. So it'll be a really good experience.
We are going to start planning it. I have a call with my coach today, and we're going to pop a plan.
Yes. But we don't have. There's no schedule yet, is there?
There isn't, but like just kind of rough plan as to like what we want to do, because I reckon that it's going to be very similar to obviously what it was this year. But I just want to just get something I can visualize, because it really helps me to like just plan, and my head just knows that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Just help me have that focus and that drive. Because sometimes, like, you know, when you go into the off-season, I've been in the off-season now for over a year, bro. It's just so monotonous now, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I need that drive again.
And you don't have that show to lock in mentally on.
Yeah, but, it's just discipline. Everything is just discipline. There's no motivation, you know.
But as soon as you get that show, the motivation lights again, and it's time to go.
Yeah.
But, there's a massive gap there was this year in Europe between. There was the Portugal and Dubai show. Dubai's not Europe, but it's easy to get to.
Yeah.
Until Italy, there was a massive gap between, was that July to September?
It'd be interesting to be able to fill that in with anything.
But that's what I want them to fill in, because that's where I think I want to compete in August.
Okay.
That's what that works for me.
Yeah.
July, August. It's a short one though. It's not enough time, but that just works for me logistically. And
I mean, you've been growing, man. You've been fucking growing already. So like, it's not like you're gonna need much size. Like you're 108 now. What's your weight cap? Like
not yet. I got the rooms.
Yeah, you still got loads of
the cap's the cap's not an issue.
Yeah.
I won't be anywhere near.
If you're like 20 kilos heavier than what you were, like if you were 20 kilos heavier than your stage weight, then that's good.
Yeah, I think even as long as I do it, even if it's 2 to 4 more years or whatever, competing 6 years, I don't think I ever want to be at the cap. I don't think 98 on me is a good look. It's just going to be muscular. It's just going to look weird.
I can see what you're saying. Yeah, you probably don't need to. What you said, Emil is like what 89?
I can't remember where I saw him. I'm sure he was 89 at this last show. Probably before carb up and whatever, but
still.
I feel like when you go up and come down again and up and come down again, your weight doesn't always change, but the look does.
The look changes.
Yeah, and that dense and that mature muscle comes through. So it's not all about the scales.
Weight, is it? Because like when I last competed, I said I got down to 78. That's the lightest I've ever been, I think, for me on stage. But probably not the lightest I've ever been. But it was a very, very lightweight for me. But I was the biggest I've ever looked.
Exactly. Because once your weight is
in,
everything looks bigger anyway.
Yeah, so it's true. You make a good point. So, you know, you hear that, guys. It's not all about the weight. It's all about the look, the overall look, you know, the balance of the physique, the condition. So that's something I need to focus on. Everyone's so fixated on the weight. I find myself fixated on the weight as well. Because it's like, when you're in your off-season, it's like, what else are you going to, like, aim for? You know what I'm saying?
Something to focus on is something to be like, I'm moving forward, but in the same breath, it's like, am I moving forwards further away from like productively? Is it productive? Me from 108 going to 120, which is what 30 kilos of my stage weight. Is that productive?
Productive, or is it actually going to harm my physique in the long run?
Exactly. Or does it just make prep a fucking slog? Because for me, it fucking is anyway.
Yeah, man. I've actually started to look forward to prep now. To be fair, I've been looking forward to starting prep, which is good, which is really good because this time last year I was not looking forward to starting prep. So
Yeah.
I'm actually happy that I feel like I can get going again because we're moving down to Colchester and it's December and we're like so close to a great gym because
Is that JP? Oh, you know, is that not near the shed?
I don't know. I don't
Or
think
is that
it's near the
Cheltenham?
shed. Yeah, yeah. I don't think
Oh,
that's near the shed. But um Reps Gym is a big gym in Colchester. It's a good gym to
yeah.
train at. So I'm just gonna be training out there. I've trained there when I lived in Ipswich, but it's a bit of a trek. But now it's like a less than I think it's an 8 minute drive from my
That's
house.
perfect. What's the
Perfect.
hours? Good hours?
I think 6 to 10 p.m.
That's all right.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
6 is early enough to get your cardio done. It's not too
Yeah.
early.
And there's a gym group like I think it's a 10-minute walk. So I can do my cardio there for
And get some steps ticked off as
and
well,
get some
5 in
steps.
the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got everything sorted because that was one of our main like deciding factor when we were looking to move. Like
Yeah.
where's the nearest gym, where's all of this? Because this is what we do, man. So we need to cater our life around it. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really, really excited to move now, to be fair.
I think when you're in that surplus for so long of calories and you actually don't want to eat, that's when it's time to kind of time to prep. It's a good point because when you're still hungry, like you don't want to make yourself more hungry, so you want to. I kind of like you're force feeding and you're like, shit, I don't even want to eat my meal. Like a cheat meal is like I'd rather just not eat meal.
Oh, honestly, sometimes I'm like,
salad.
kind of yours to have a cheat meal because, like, yourself, like, you have a cheat meal and you go for something that you haven't been eating on your plan normally, and then you get all bloated and shit because you've had so different. So sometimes I just allow them cheat meal. I'll keep it. I have like variations of a cheat meal, but it's like very similar to what I'm eating, but just like I haven't cooked it myself. You see what I mean?
Your macros, isn't it? Anyway.
No, well, I'm not macros. I've got like a meals. I got meals and I have like my macros. So
Or sometimes you switch a
I
meal.
switch it just to make it more interesting. But the premise is very, very similar. Either I have sourdough in the morning, sourdough bread with eggs in the morning, or I have a oat drink in the morning, like blend loads of oats with loads of shit. And then the calories are pretty much the same. And then I have my cream of rice before I train with whey. Then I have rice meal with chicken. Then I have like pasta and like mince. And then I have dinner with whatever Gabs decides to cook. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like 5 meals, but like 4 of it is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And the last meal is like whatever we want to cook together,
What did you do the last one? Did you calorie count or just whatever?
So I make sure I stick with my protein. So the protein I know how much protein I'm having. The carbs, I kind of just freestyle with
Make sure it's enough.
Make sure it's more than enough. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I always reserve like a certain amount. So let's say for example, I've eaten the bulk of my calories, and there's like 60 grams of carbs left. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's usually what it is. And then I just make a meal that I make sure I'm getting minimum 60 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
And then like if like Rob like increasing my calories, I increase everything altogether, but I increase the solid meals. And then again, that end of the day meal is just whatever we feel like eating. That's what he's saying, bro.
What's your calories at the moment?
I think it's still 4,000, just under 4,500. So just under like maybe 10, 20 grams off.
That's it.
I don't need that much, man. I'm only 5'9", bro.
Yeah, no, because I never know mine. But I was talking to someone yesterday and I worked it out. I'm on like 4'2" already, and I'm like, I'm still kind of hungry.
Yeah, but you're straight off the back of competing.
Yeah, I'm still,
it's different, bro. Because like once you get like over a year in,
then you don't want to eat.
It's a slug, man. Because I was in your position off the back of prep. I was on 4,000 calories within like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
And my weight just kept going up. Every single check-in I was going up. I didn't even need to change it for like 3 months, but it was just going up. And then it got to the point where I just couldn't eat anymore. I was just like.
What did it get to? 4, still at 4.5, 4.
Well, it was still about 4.2. It was 4.2 or 4.3.
I reckon I can eat that in 2 meals.
Well, I kid you not. It was like 4.3. Oh, shit happened. Like when obviously I lost my sister earlier this December. So like I went through like a month of I just didn't want to eat.
Yeah.
Because obviously the grieving, the stress, like and everything like that. I had no appetite. See, that was a massive blocker in my whole because I was going to compete this year, and that just mashed up my brain. So my whole brain was just all over the place. You still there?
Yeah.
Hello, hello?
Here's something.
Can you hear me?
Back. Yeah, it cuts off at the worst fucking time.
I know, it cuts off at the worst time.
Oh.
So as I was saying, man, it's a bit deep, but like I
Yeah.
was not in the right mindset in terms of when something like that happens, you have that mad trauma, like your appetite is the last thing because it's that flight thing, like you're in the parasympathetic mode, you don't want to eat anything. So then
especially when your whole life is involved around food as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you weren't eating before, then people start to eat. But where you're always eating, it's like you kind of just do something, I guess the opposite of what is normal to you.
Yeah.
So a normal time.
My appetite just went out the window for like 2 months, man. So then we had to crowd it back up. So when that happened, trying to go from not wanting to eat to then trying to eat 4,500 was not happening.
Yeah.
It was not happening. So we literally had to start from ground zero and getting built back up. So that's where I'm in this position where we decided to push the off season longer because I was losing weight, wasn't eating, didn't even have any just drive to eat. There was nothing there. I think I was eating 1 or 2 meals for a month. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And then so now we're in a position where I do feel better, obviously, and then I'm just trying to just get everything back together. But now I'm fine, obviously, and hoping next year can be that time that I fucking smash it.
Well, I want my food to be at 5, 6 really peak off season. Jeez. I want to come down to 4 and be losing weight. Chilling.
That would be nice,
that's
wouldn't
what
it?
I want to do.
But it's all relative, though, isn't it?
Yeah. No, to be honest, normally to get to 108 for me, bro, I was blending with Eddie. I blend chicken and rice. That was horrible. I blended steak. I did that once and never again. And then with Hilly, I think last year, I was blending Cocoa Pops. Everyone loves Cocoa Pops, didn't they? I couldn't eat no more. Damn. I was blending it and with whey and whatever, and it was just a horrible milkshake. It was not nice, but it had to get done.
It has to get done. What's I going to ask? What does your meal comprise of or compose of now?
It's much the same as yours. Egg and oats. Post workout will be cream of rice. 2 chicken and rice meals.
Yeah.
And then the evening, I either have low fat burgers or pasta and beef mince. Oh, and then a little bit of granola and protein before bed, but it's not much.
Yeah. Okay. So it's pretty much same, just
kind of just slightly different order, but yes, it's literally the same food sources and the same calories as well.
Yeah. I guess it's just easier, but I've been including dried fruits just to add a little bit more, especially in my shakes in the morning with the oats, because I'm on I'm on 150, 160 oats in the morning.
So I think I've got an extra meal in the day. So your meals are bigger, but I've got the extra one. So my oats are 100, which is kind of standard there.
6 or 5 meals you're having?
6.
Oh, so I'm having 5 meals.
Yeah, so that last meal just squishes and makes it all bigger. I was actually I might tell him or ask him to make mine 5, because when the food's not that high, it's kind of like I'm just sitting there for another meal when it's just effort for no reason.
I feel like 6 meals is just logistical. It's a bit annoying.
Yeah. But especially if the meals are not big.
Massive, yeah.
If they were big, then it's okay, cool, I can't get them in 5. So
you have to, yeah.
I think I will push them up. Probably when we come back from Prague, I'll check in before we go and I'll be like, oh, can we do this? He'll get it anyway, he's quite chilled.
Yeah.
Chilled.
Well, I mean, it's been an interesting podcast today.
It's been a good one.
A lot of lags, guys. I'm so sorry. But hopefully you guys have stayed tuned to the end.
Yeah, I think the Zoom will pick it up clearly anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. But if not, we apologise. And if you subscribe, we'll probably fix our internet and pay our bills. So
exactly, guys. So please subscribe if you want to get this. Oh, that's funny. But now, when I do move to my gaff, it's going to be back to nice and smooth because I have the fast fucking Wi-Fi. But whilst I'm here,
yeah. No, we got it done. We keep getting it done. But guys, also I wanted to know. I don't know if we asked before. what do you want us to talk about? What do you want? Do you still want episodes weekly? What do you want us to discuss when the season kind of ends? Because obviously, as December comes, shows are going to be quieter and quieter. Do we just take a break, go into off season, or
we can speak about like updates with James and I, what we're doing, or like how our week of training has been, giving you guys more insight to like our lives and our training, our food, and kind of what we did towards the end of this like podcast. We can do something similar on a weekly basis.
So maybe we can get more pros on.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe
documenting their season.
Yeah, just like it doesn't have to be someone who just come off the back of a win. It's just someone from the UK who's doing well and they just want to share their journey. It's like we're just providing a place to share who you are and hopefully motivate everyone to join the party.
Yeah, so let us know if you guys want that. That's a good one actually, James. So we're good on it. And then we can we'll get them on. We'll get everyone on. So let us know who you want to see as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll get them a message and get them on the show.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Pleasure, guys. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That's it. Subscribe. And we'll see you probably in Prague.
See you in Prague. And that's what they're going to be in a few days, man. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Later.